What is a self-taught developer? This is something that I've spent way too much time thinking about, so we're going to cover it today. So when I first started my journey into software, it was kind of like going into any other kind of skill. You start to look at other people who are in that field, like working on that skill, working in that industry. And when I was looking around at other software developers, I would see on their LinkedIn profiles like software engineer. I would see like software developer. I would see front end engineer, front end developer. Then I also saw like self-taught developer, self-taught engineer, just all these different names. And it was really confusing. So I'm just gonna lay it down today. They're all the same thing. And if you think about it, it's just a way for people like me, the C++ god, to flex on the peons.
Saying, I'm a self-taught engineer. You're not. You went to college. You're probably a loser.
Really, it's all the same. It's just different labels for the changing times, like whatever's trendy right now. Like last year and a couple years ago, it was web developer. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of front-end engineer. That's basically a web developer, but now they transitioned to being front-end engineers because too many people were calling themselves web developers, so that it doesn't feel exclusive anymore. So in order to make yourself more visible, you call yourself something fancier, a front-end engineer. And I see the same thing with the term software developer as well. Like, there's so many people with the label software developer that they've switched over to calling themselves software engineers. And I'm not seeing any more software developers anymore. I'm just seeing software engineers. And that's because that's what's trendy right now, and I guess that's what recruiting is picking up. Alright, so coming around to the self-taught part of the label, I really think that adding self-taught to your label these days is really detrimental to your profile or whatever you're trying to, sell to somebody. Because you're really drawing to the lack of credibility on your part. You don't want to emphasize that you're self-taught. It's great that you're self-taught, but all the other engineers out there are also expected to be self-taught in some manner as well. So, as people without degrees, we need to realize that our biggest lacking area is credibility. So we need to, in every situation, in every aspect of our resume and our online profiles, we need to try to draw attention away from that lack and draw people to the different areas like our portfolio or just whatever else is outstanding on our portfolio or resume. And if you're watching this right now and you're still in the beginning stages of creating your resume and your portfolio and you don't have a degree, I'd highly recommend that you work on at least three really nice personal portfolio projects. Have a nice personal website for your developer stuff, and also maybe a certification after you've gotten 3 or 4 personal projects done. I know some people will disagree with my advice, but that's how I did it. And I came from working in a restaurant for 10 years before I finally broke into the software development game. So to sum it all up, we're all self-taught developers in some capacity, and please stop putting it in your profile. If you like what I had to say and want to see more content like this, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching to the end. This is Code Phony out. Peace.